Alright, Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Barakim, Wa Shalom, La Bukarim, Shayasha Allah, Wa Zaquanium. Most High in the name of the Son, peace and blessings to, the elect of Israel and the apostles and elders of Israel. Just got a couple scriptures here about the Gentiles in Revelation, the 7th chapter, where it says there was a great multitude, because that great multitude were not heathens. They were not nations outside of the 12 tribes. Those multitudes were the elect that had been scattered because of the curses being gathered up unto the Lord Yahweh Shai. Revelation 7 and 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne and unto the Lamb. Okay, that's talking about the Israelite foreigners. All right, because prophecy, all right, you have to be occupied in these prophecies and know what that's talking about. If you're just reading it, like a story, you're not going to know. You have to jump back to see which prophets were spoken of. And Isaiah spoke of this. Isaiah 11 and 10. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, talking about Yahweh Shai, the Lord, or the only begotten, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. Those Gentiles are talking about that great multitude. Alright, that's why when you read Ephesians 2 and 12, it says that we've been alienated from the commonwealth. That's all of us. Technically, we are all Israelite foreigners. If you're living over here in Babylon or wherever you may be here on earth, because and here there's the list right here. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, talking about these days we're living in, all right? The day of Jacob's trouble, the day of this chip coming out, the day of the nuclear annihilation of America, that the Lord shall stand, shall set his hand again, the second time to recover the remnant of his people. Because remember, the first time was Egypt, all right? Or really going back to the flood. You got the first death, and now the second death is coming. Salah. Alright, it says, remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Paphros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. So that just proves that when the Lord comes back, that's why in Matthew, the first chapter, says that he shall die for the sins of his people. That salvation that came in Revelation, the 7th chapter and the 9th verse, talking about the Israelite foreigner. So with that, Shalom.